Hey educators, welcome to my channel Tea and Teacher. Recently there was a news that the early curriculum NCF has framed a new curriculum for the early years and the textbook has been removed. So today I am just briefing you about it. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan just recently launched on 21st October the new national curriculum framework for the children of 3 to 8 years. And the key features what it mentioned is that first thing, there will be no textbooks for the children. Learning for such children will be happening through toys, play-based and giving them hand-on experience. It also mentions that the use of mother tongue, moral values, stories of Indian heroes will be included so that the children who have lost the values, we are bringing them back right from the childhood. So this time we are looking more into holistic approach of education. But it also mentions that if there are any textbooks which will be framed, they will be incorporating diversity, gender and moral and ethical awareness. What does that mean? Diversity, in India there are lots and lots of religions and the faiths, each one follows a different thing. So each diversity would be included in the chapter so that the children are aware of the different religions, different states, the culture in their learning itself. So the curriculum will be framed in such a way that all these things are included. There will be no gender discrimination like that mother is always cooking in the kitchen and papa is going to office. So all these things they are going to remove. Also for the teachers to know is that assessments will happen, but it will be through observation and analysis of creativity. So the children will be analyzed how creative they are on the daily basis, how much work they are doing, how much is their ability of learning the new things, grasping new things every day. So assessments will be having these type of criterias. Then the learning materials, if which are they say they are going to prepare for the foundational stage, will be prepared by January 2023, and it would include more of visual material. So visual and text material would be there, and there will be a balance between it, but more of visual materials would be included. So we as teachers should know that now we have to start using more of visual materials or activities, where children are looking at the pictures or videos or anything, which is related to visual, which enhances the visual intelligence. So now let's understand what the teachers need to do. Create more reasoning and moral awareness among your toddlers or the kids, and this can be done through worksheets, make classroom activities which are real life and the children are able to understand this happens in their real life. Do more of discussions. I have always told that playway method is more important for the smaller kids, and if you see my previous videos, I have mentioned about various types of activities which can be included in the playway methods. So discussions, reading, playway methods of activity and learning. Then the teacher needs to make classroom experiences more interested. Then make more worksheets on the scenarios. So when you make worksheets and about scenarios and ask them to write and answer it, you will understand where the child knows and the child understands the real life situations. So make more of worksheets with the real scenarios. Next is teach them life skills. Life skills are very important with today's the economic condition which is changing, the global change which is happening. So teach them life skills which will help the children to know what they need to do or what they would do when they are into such a situation. include more of audio and visual materials. That also becomes very important now. So the online education has brought in more of the things, but still we need to have a hybrid variety of it. Then prepare worksheets for the curricular goals and the pedagogical needs which are relevant to the real life needs. So your worksheets, if you are preparing, should be such that they are related to the real life. So start working towards that. So now let's understand how this is going to help. The NCF researched and found out that the learning outcomes of the children are not being met or are not appropriate. Like even if there are learning outcomes which are mapped but are not being achieved. So this new approach of the curriculum which is coming in is going to bring in more of learning materials, where the child's brains develop from 5 to 6, 8 years. So they are going to create more of learning materials which will help them to develop the brain, but simultaneously not burden the child with the textbook and subjective matter. So language and literacy also will be developed. Sequencing of the age appropriate activities will happen. Now why this will happen is because if there are going to be more of activity based learning, so activities will be age appropriate, so that a 3-year child is not burdened with an activity which a 6 and 7-year-old can do. So that way the systematic curriculum is going to be formed. So we all will be waiting and hoping for it. So as a preschool teacher, if you are a preschool teacher, start working towards it, start understanding there are something new which is coming, and start adapting yourself with the new change which is coming in the curriculum, instead of taking stress for the curriculum change. So start working from now for the next year and start preparing yourself so that you are aware what new is happening in the field and you are already prepared with it. Start making worksheets, start finding out playway methods, start improving your teaching methods in a playway method. So now is the time where you can, this year is the time, the months which are left to finish this academic year are the months, where you are getting prepared for the next academic year with relevant to the new changes which are coming in. So I hope as a preschool teacher you start implementing these changes, and if there are any other queries related to it, you can do comment in my comment box and let me know. Heartfelt gratitude towards all the teachers and the educators who are connected with me. If you like the content of my channel, do subscribe and like my channel and share it with your friends. And let me know in the comment box if there is anything which you want to know more about.